Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of fire. So if you are Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of June 5th through the 7th, 2020. So I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they give you some clarity. If you guys want to book a personal reading, which are like a video or email reading, email me for that information if you don't already have it. Payments and orders are collected on Fridays. If you want to reach me by phone, that is a separate process. It's best to reach me on Mondays and Wednesdays. You can go ahead and register and put yourself in a call queue, but I normally post a notification. It has been getting a little busy, so hopefully that means the word has been getting out. So yeah, you can put yourself in a call queue. At some point I might stop posting those notifications though, because it has been like pre-filled already before I even log on. So all right, so let's go ahead and get started here. We have the central issue, heart of the matter, as the Ten of Swords. We have the King of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Hanged Man, Justice, Two of Cups. And this is Truth Might Hurt Tarot. No, This Might Hurt Tarot. Sorry. This Might Hurt. Okay, so central issue. Looks like you guys have seen the worst. It looks like maybe something has recently ended, mainly like a mindset or a way of thinking. I feel like you're letting go of some sort of idea or belief. Now, it could have been that you were wanting to pursue a certain dream and something killed it for you. Or it could be that you had expectations about a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and maybe you no longer have those type of ideas, or you've decided to let someone go. Now, it also looks, for whatever reason, like someone has been delayed. Someone is like stuck in the middle of nowhere, or feels that way, but it looks like someone was trying to take a trip. Maybe someone's trying to get to you, or you keep trying to get to someone, but that trip looks like it's delayed here or canceled. Someone keeps letting their emotions get the best of them too. Like someone feels emotionally overwhelmed and has been going through some sort of anxiety. I feel like people have been having anxiety attacks. If not you, then maybe someone around you. But it does look like maybe someone's been having anxiety attacks. Now, I also see this as someone who were suppressing their feelings. Someone may have been coming off as very unemotional, detached, or guarded. But I feel that someone doesn't want to be like that anymore. Like something is over. Like that's the old me, is what somebody is saying. Like they're like, that's the old me. I'm not that person anymore. Something changed me. I changed my mind. Yeah, there's been some sort of change. Something could have been a painful ending, especially something going on with yourself. It's like something really hurt you. It hurts for me to say this. It hurts for me to move on from this. I feel like someone feels like a martyr, like they needed to sacrifice a part of themselves for something else. or that's what someone is getting ready to do. They're getting ready to sacrifice a certain type of ideas. So it's like, okay, I need to let go of these ideas if I want this to happen. Now, something else I was getting from this. Oh, yeah, I feel like you guys have also been dreaming, doing a lot of dreaming. Maybe someone has been trying to get to you or reach you through dreams, because I am seeing like the little metaphysical side of this. Maybe someone's been blocked. They're like, I can't reach them through dreams anymore. And then also, I feel like some of you guys on a mundane level have been mentally stressed and tired, and you're needing to take a rest or take a break. Something has been weighing on you too heavily from a mental standpoint, and it's just like, let it go. Like, that's too much to think about. That's too much. That's overwhelming. Now, I feel like there could be someone coming towards you. It could be an opportunity, like a business opportunity, career opportunity, anything dealing with the finances, or, you know, just an earth sign might be coming towards you. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I feel like someone is actually, it really looks like someone is trying to get to you from a distance. Someone's coming from a distance, and I feel like somebody is halfway there. Now, even if you don't know who this is and you're like wondering, like, when is love coming for me? I feel that your love interest is on the way. So especially if your love interest does not live where you live. I feel like someone is in the middle of a journey or in the middle of a move. Maybe it's for a job transfer. Maybe someone is relocating. But I feel that there's someone coming towards you and they're almost there. For you, they're getting ready to find you. This can also be your energy though, too. Like, you have been focused on your work or whatever, and you still might be thinking about love. Maybe you even let go of love. You were like, there's no love here. You've grown cold to it. And I feel like there's something that you're on the brink of, like you're on your way to your love, especially if you're the one getting ready to transfer a job or relocate. I'm feeling like that is where you're going to find love, in this new place. I feel like someone is a traveler, or someone has been traveling. I feel like you guys are going to have to make some sort of decision. It's like needing to stop and think before proceeding with something. I feel like someone's trying to make a logical decision. It looks like someone was getting ready to do something. You or somebody was getting ready to do something, and they have been in the process, or you have been in the process of taking action towards something, and then you kind of stopped and said, wait a minute, let me think about this. Maybe you need to re-strategize, or maybe you just need to see things from a spiritual perspective. But something looks like there's a time out, time to think, time to isolate. And again, something involves a sacrifice or letting go of something that you idealized or believed in. You may need to also prepare yourself for something that's getting ready to happen. Maybe you were excited, and then, you know, it's like you reach the edge and you're like, am I sure I want to do this? Let me think about everything, or let me think about all the things that have happened in my past, all the things that I've gone through. Let me think about what I'm leaving behind before I go ahead and cross this river or cross this path. So definitely looks like you're on the verge of crossing over to something new, or unless this is, you know, the thoughts of the person coming towards you, regardless if you know them or not. Now, before I continue with a love situation, I feel like something's happening in regards to legalities, like legal documents maybe were put on hold. There may have been something that you were trying to do and then something got delayed because of legalities. For instance, I don't know, maybe you're trying to change your name and you go to the vital statistics, wherever that is, where you're at, and everything's going through the process and they're like, wait a minute though, but why is this here? And then you're like, oh, you know, I don't know, that was on my birth certificate when this, that, and the other happened. And they're like, well, do you have any other forms of ID? Okay, well, come back when you do. You know, so I feel like something legally is going on. I feel like something was in the process and then it's stopped. For something needs to be reviewed or inspected more. If you were getting ready to sign documents on an apartment or a home, same thing. I think there's questions, like they want to know something. Are you sure somebody's going to be living with you? Wait a minute, you said you didn't have any pets. Because if you have pets, that changes things. You know, just something changes or halts something from moving forward. In a love situation, it looks like something's being delayed, like someone's trying to process if they are sure that they're ready for this contract, this soul contract. Matter of fact, something could be going on between two people. Maybe you're going to be faced with a decision. And then I'm looking at how this is card 11 and this is card 2. If you reduce those twos, it'll be 2 1s. Matter of fact, you got 2, 2, 11. So 11, 11, 11, 33, 22, and 11. You know, maybe you've been seeing certain master numbers and you're starting to have clarity or realization of what they are. Now, I see that at some point you are making some sort of connection. Maybe before the weekend it's out. It could be a relationship, it could be a connection. If you do end up establishing a relationship with the connection that you have, it looks like it's a soul contract. So a soul contract will begin for the two of you. Something else I was getting ready to say. Oh yeah. Now that's the love part, but this can apply to anything else. If you've been looking for a job and you felt like, oh, I'm not finding anything, like I feel like you're going to find the perfect job, the perfect match. I feel like either way you're being aligned with the perfect match of something that you wanted. You also could have given up on something, and the minute you've decided to let go or move on, that is when you find what it is that you're looking for. Now also for some of you, and not all of you, so no need to get super hyped because it doesn't matter. Someone always gets triggered when same-sex relationships are mentioned. But for some of you, this might be literally about a same-sex relationship, especially trying to register something or to take care of something legally. And the good thing though, regardless of what this is, whether it's about a same-sex situation or if it's about that legal situation I was talking about, I feel like something's going to be ruled in your favor. If this is about two people who have been having disagreements, I feel that two people are now on the same page. Two people both have some sort of agreement. They've discussed some things and come to some sort of fair decision. I also feel like someone is promising to take care of someone or to protect someone, or someone they just feel like this is what I'm meant to do. I'm meant to be here for you or to protect you. See, it looks like at one point there was a lot of cloudiness around you or around your situation, and you felt like you didn't know what to do. Emotions had started taking over, and at some point it looks like you had just decided to just let go of whatever it is that you were overwhelmed with. And you're going to understand that that was all in your head. All that negative thinking was in your head. If you're already in a relationship, I feel like you guys are maybe wanting to get married or make something official. I feel like you're doing something legally as a couple. Something binds you to something, but in a good way. This is a willingness to bond, or a willingness to bind to something contractual. Okay, so let me look at the Two of Cups, see if I could get some clarity on who or what this is. Definitely could be start finding that perfect job. Somebody, I feel like something's being embraced, like someone is embracing the truth. This is about someone having some sort of revelation here. Someone is having to deal with the past issue. I feel like someone kept getting haunted about either the person of their dreams, their soulmate, something from the past. And I feel like two people are also bonding because of something in the past that happened. Something's definitely being brought to your attention. Someone is maybe being clear as day with their feelings for another person. They're like, okay, I'm putting it out there. That old song, Send For Me, keeps popping up in my head. It's really been popping up in quite a few readings, but I never say it. But this time I'm saying it. So, I'm just a telephone call away. Send for me. Whatever the lyrics are, but I just know that that song is popping up in my head. So I almost feel like someone if you think about the lyrics from the perspective of this day and age, it sounds telepathic, like I'm just a telephone call away. Think of me, send for me, and I'll come or return. So something of that sort seems like it's going on. I feel like this is also good news. This is getting, hearing back from something that had been suspended or put on hold. You're going to get a response. Yeah, there had been distance between lovers or love interests or some sort of hostility, and someone's been trying to get your attention. Someone is also overcoming their fears or their insecurities when it comes to showing how they feel. Someone had like a lot of trust issues because of the past. Either way, I feel like someone is now ready to talk or ready to make things right. If there had been any fighting, I feel like someone is now ready to forgive. So the Two of Cups overall, I feel like, is about a readiness to share or to be vulnerable. Some of you also may be dealing, be entering a interracial relationship. Maybe this is something new. Maybe it's something you had to think about. Maybe it got delayed because of all the things that happened, and then you start saying, like, see, that's why I can't be with another race, this and that. And then it kind of happens like, no, real love shines through everything, you know, so maybe you're having that type of realization. Now, speaking of, I feel like some truth was getting ready to get revealed, and then it got delayed. It needed further examination, and then truth is going to come out. So that can be on a grander scale too, just in general. Some sort of truth is getting ready to come out that brings about peace, though. This truth is going to bring about resolution and peace. Some of you could also be dealing with a Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Gemini too. Justice looks to like a decision. So for some of you, like I was saying, you might have to weigh your options, or you're trying to make a logical decision. I think you're going to go with your heart, though. And then it also indicates that there's going to be some back and forth before you get a clear answer on something. There's a third energy that's going to have to intervene, even if just spiritual, to break a tie or to get something back on track. I feel like someone recognizes that they needed healing, that they have felt maybe broken or empty. Someone is recognizing something has been going on with themselves, and that they've been in a state of healing. Somebody is also finding healing through metaphysical forms. So like self-hypnosis or any type of self-healing. I also feel like if someone like was going through some sort of legalities with custody or paternity issues, like the truth is going to come out, like about who someone's father really is, or if there was a custody battle, someone's finally going to get justice. Spiritually, I see enlightenment happening. There's some sort of spiritual enlightenment. Let me see the Hanged Man a little more. I also feel that someone is coming to the realization about a fire sign, especially maybe if they're Sagittarius. Or you as a fire sign are coming to some sort of self-realization. Maybe it also could involve an air sign, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Spiritually, some of you are going to find out who your spiritual attacker has been, or you're coming to the realization of who your spiritual attacker has been. And I feel that they are going to receive justice on a spiritual realm. So if anyone has done harm to you, I feel like that karmic debt is now on them, or they're going to have to repay that karmic debt. And the same goes if you were the ones doing anything towards anyone else, like you're going to have to pay for that karmic debt. But I feel like this is more so something that was happening to you, because the Justice card followed by the Two of Cups looks like you're receiving your due justice. You're just receiving something that brings you peace. I also feel like you might be coming to the realization that you have feelings for someone, or someone is deciding that they are wanting to work with you, or they feel like there's a spiritual connection between the two of you. If this was about debating who to go towards in a relationship, if you were debating between two people, or if someone was debating between you and someone else, I feel like spirituality is the thing that's standing out. And I know I've probably said that before in another reading. I don't know if it was a fire sign reading, but I feel like the spiritual aspect, or the spiritual connection, is the thing that makes someone want to, or decides to move forward with you. Even if it's like a job interview, maybe it's something that you said that makes the interviewer feel like, man, I really felt like there was something more to this person. They might not have all the necessary skills, but I just felt a connection to them. So I feel like if you get the job, it's because the interviewers felt something more that maybe they couldn't even explain, but they just decided to go with you. Okay, so let's see what additional messages there are for fire for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, show me Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Additional messages. We have Journey, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Blossoming Abundance, Central Issue, 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. Okay, so you guys look like you have a very peaceful, spiritual weekend. Your weekend might feel like a spiritual retreat. I almost feel like someone is going down to hot springs, or spending time in a jacuzzi, like sitting in a jacuzzi or water. Like something is so relaxing and so healing about your weekend. I feel like something brings you a surge of emotional abundance, emotional healing. Your 4th chakra, your heart chakra, could have been blocked, or maybe it's currently blocked. And, you know, this is an opportunity for you to heal your heart chakra. So I feel that if it was indeed blocked, or if someone wanted to come towards you, but they felt emotionally blocked, I feel like it's been removed now, whatever it was. I feel like you guys are definitely getting ready to start a new journey. Now, earlier when I was saying that I was picking up on someone taking a trip, I do feel like there's a trip that is still continuing, or maybe there's not a delay on that trip anymore. Maybe someone's getting ready to visit you, or you are going to be like a visitor in town. Now, something just said alien to me. And it's funny, I just posted a meme about aliens. It's possible that maybe someone will witness something about aliens. I would still be careful about whatever comes out on mainstream media, because of certain things that I've looked into One of the things called Project Bluebeam, where I know that they can project things or make like a hologram look very realistic. And I've already had dreams about that like years ago, about projections being used as a scare tactic, making people fall down in submission, shaking and crying in the middle of the street, because of something coming down, descending from the sky and scaring everybody. So now, whether it's real aliens or projections, whatever the case, you might experience something of that sort, very spiritual, over the weekend. It definitely looks like your sixth chakra is opening up. So your third eye, maybe you're going to see things with your third eye. Maybe it's just through dreams. Either way, I feel like something could be revealed to you. Something's very eye-awakening. And then we did have the Ten of Swords and the Hanged Man out. So definitely could be having some sort of enlightening, going through a transformation or a death of the ego again. And you're awakening to something new. But whatever you're awakening to brings abundance, brings fulfillment on an emotional level especially. So I feel like this weekend is just about enjoying the journey that you're on. Maybe you're realizing that you're on a spiritual journey. Maybe you're realizing that everything up to this point, like you've been guided by your overselves, or your spirit guides, your ancestors. Like you realize that something has been part of the process all along, and you understand now why you had to go through certain things. So yeah, that's the main part that I'm getting. I really feel like that the whole ending to your weekend is very spiritual, very euphoric, and very healing. And I feel like there's this also looks like some sort of portal that is opening up. So I feel like you're about to receive just like a bunch of blessings as well. The things that you wish for, maybe things just start manifesting out of the clear blue sky. And it's just like, and it could just be like temporary, like something has temporarily opened up. And I feel like maybe wishes are like just falling. It seems like they're falling out the sky, or things are falling into your lap. So be prepared for a very positive weekend and seeing some sort of positive results in your life. So hopefully those messages resonate. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.